Okay. We're live.
Okay. Has everyone had a chance to look at the description?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, no public comment was received.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we have to go in
Okay,
a specific order for this.
okay,
Can you officially call it to order?
okay. Nominating committee is called to order. It is 4:37. Can't hear you.
Sorry. There was no public comment, and if anyone from the public wishes to make a public comment, they're asked to email publiccomment@albanypubliclibrary.org or call and leave a voicemail at 518-290-6905. You're asked to leave your name and street address to identify where you're from in Albany. And public comments will be read one time during committee meetings. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's get to it. Okay. Have we all had a chance to review the latest draft of our description?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything we would add to it or anything, anything missing? Yes, Matthew.
So I think it's what Sarah was referencing from the state manual that we all get. The current one is green, like the green book.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little piece that all the other committees were putting in there.
Okay.
It's very short. It's not a lot of text for most of them, but if we can find anything about nominating committee in that manual, we would also put that in and reference that source. Like, here's what the manual says about a nominating committee, like
Okay.
toward the beginning.
Okay,
And
what's the name of the manual?
I keep forgetting, what's the name of the green book, Rebecca? The thing everybody gets when they become a trustee, like the trustee manual.
Oh, handbook? The trustee handbook?
Trustee handbook. I'm using the wrong terminology. Yes, not manual, handbook.
Okay.
And you can Google like NYS Library Trustee Handbook and it'll come right up. So I know that is supposed to be in there. And then the other thing I would add before I shut up and let other people talk is we did kind of what Sarah was saying for the other committees. We looked at some of the other models, and one of the things, like the facilities committee had a nice model where, you know, where did they put that text from the handbook, and then what did they put into their calendarization? So I think what Sarah was saying is that, like, she's hoping to see, following that same model, having the piece in the handbook.
Right.
Okay.
I think for me, I was planning on our description to be in line with the other descriptions, such as that particular format. So I would have, for me, that went without saying that we will be in the same format as other descriptions. So I don't know why someone would think otherwise, other than looking at our work and not giving us an opportunity to actually finish it. So that was the cart before the horse. You got to give a person an opportunity to do what they're asked to do. The other thing is that I see on here, and I'm glad that we do have the bylaws noted in here, but we just want to make sure in our description we note it properly when we do recognize that we're pulling from our bylaws. So you know, we recognize that and represent it properly. I felt that went without saying that we will be in tune and in step with the other descriptions in that format.
Okay. Okay. In terms of content, did we miss anything aside from the references? Yes, Matt.
I think one piece that would put us in step with the others would also be a little bit of calendarization. So I don't know Yeah, like when we talk about, we prepare for citywide elections. And when terms expire and stuff like this, some of the other committees, they put it as like, you know, at the March meeting, we need to look at blah because
Mhm.
elections are coming. At the
Okay.
April meeting, we need to discuss blah. So,
Okay.
so that is another thing that's in the other ones.
Okay,
Yeah. And that's a great idea.
okay,
Thank you.
okay. When the board will, okay. Okay,
Rebecca, are you able to pull up the sample from facilities?
Yep, 1 second.
All right.
That's a good idea.
And just another timing thing, when we did that, that information session, that might be something for future nominating committees to have, like, oh, we should get our information started at, you know, we should plan that at like the May meeting or whatever. May is too late, but like whatever month it is.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that okay?
okay.
Yes.
So, Rebecca, could you email this to us, please?
Yes, and you can also find it on the board docs library.
Okay,
Public, it's available for the public to see as well.
okay,
It's in the library section under facilities committee,
okay.
but
Okay,
I'm emailing it to you right now.
thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm gonna put it in the chat, if that's okay. I'll do that as well, it's right there.
Thanks. Yeah, and they have their what months they're gonna do things, like in parentheses. Yeah.
Okay,
Which I thought, I was working on another one and I kind of liked almost like a spreadsheet, like a little spreadsheet and table, but I think they don't love those. So they like it more smooth, like in the text with parentheses.
okay. Okay, I see. Okay. All right, got it. Anything else we need to consider?
They also asked about the timeline.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay, just making
Oh,
sure.
is that different from what we're talking about in terms of
Yes,
putting the months in parentheses?
yes.
I don't
So,
think,
so when we talk about the timeline, as we, being that came up, so if we're looking at May and we start our work far as, let's say for the nomination committee coming together to do interviews and our spill and our assistance to the community on what the board trustee does and the expectations and all that whole thing. Do we want to put a grid up in, or just think about those timeframes?
So the time period during which, so okay, so let's look at
I'm
the,
just trying to show other examples. One moment.
For a regular election, we could start with a regular election for May.
okay. So knowing when the elections occur and then working back and looking at what we've done in the past in terms of the meet the candidates forums, in terms of what we do in terms of the recruitment, when does that happen? And when does it happen in terms of the orientation that we provide to prospective board members? So this is
Right.
basically what we're looking at. Okay. Okay, and
And-
probably a period for when we would be developing or working with the staff to develop materials for dissemination. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay,
And Brenda mentioned for a regular opening board seat, and then there's also maybe something for ad hoc, like the one that's coming up for me. And it happens.
you evil troublemaker.
That's
No more people going to Spain.
when we got Arlene back, actually, it was like an ad hoc. Like if a board member resigns, then the nominating committee needs to meet and figure out like how they're going to fill that seat.
Well, we last time we came up with a strategy. We said that we were
Yeah.
going to look at
We
the
did that.
last three
Mhm.
the last three elections and look at the top vote getters for those past three elections, and we were going to vet the people to see who was still available,
Mhm.
and you know, and go from there.
That should be written in here. Like,
It is written in there,
well,
Matthew.
I didn't look very carefully then, but yeah, I just that was in there. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Or it should be in there. Let's see.
It is in there.
Yeah. One thing that we would do is break it up from a regular election and then break it out for ad hoc or whatever term you want to use for it.
I thought I did do that. Rebecca, can you show that on the screen what I
Oh
said?
yeah, it says that. It says strategies, filling unexpired terms. I thought I read it too. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But it's
okay.
already broken down under strategies, Matthew. It says filling unexpired terms.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. The nominating committee will review candidates with the highest number of votes during the past 3 elections. The committee will determine continued interest and availability. The committee will provide orientation regarding the work of the board and prepare a recommendation to the board for appointment at the first scheduled meeting of the full board. Awesome, Arlene.
Well, thank you, Arlene.
Okay.
And then she has down there fulfilling trustee leadership positions. So it is already broken down for us.
Nice.
So all we need is our little timetable.
Right. Yeah. And we can put that in there. Okay.
So all we need is that. Let's see.
Okay.
So you mentioned 3 things: recruitment, meet the candidates, and orientation.
Right. Oh, and also the other thing that we have to do, we have to put the dates on for, well, I guess that's it. Those are the 3 big things. And also just surveying, when are we going to survey current board members to see if anybody has plans to leave
Right.
prior
Right.
to their term ending. So we need to do that on a regular basis. So we need to have dates for that.
Right. And I think far as surveying the president board members too, as far as having one day, I think we need to like do it twice a year, maybe, because a person may not be interested, but what if 6 months go by and they are interested and we don't ask them and we missed out on 6 months that,
That's fine. And we should also invite people to let us know if they're thinking about, as soon as they decide that they want to leave, so that we could get going on our process.
Yeah.
So that needs to be included. We need to have something in there.
So we survey twice a year and also have something for invitation or invite.
Okay. Anything else? All right, so what I'll do is I will put together some timeframes for these things that we talked about. I'll look for that manual to make sure that there is reference about our work from that manual. And I'll look at the appropriate reference, because I did reference the the bylaws, but I'll say it more correctly. I'll look and see
Right.
how other people reference the bylaws. So we'll
Right.
get going. So outside of that, are we cool with this?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe it isn't the trustee handbook. Maybe it's just the bylaws. I got confused.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Well, I'll look to see, because we have it there, so I'll just look
So
to see how other
yeah, we-
people. Go ahead.
right. No, I was just saying, we are in step with the bylaws, so of course we will look at the bylaws, and I think we did a good job representing that.
Yeah, and we might not even need trustee handbook stuff. I thought some of the committees did, but I might be misremembering. I think it might just be bylaws, but
Well, I'll double check. I want to make sure that we're getting this right.
thank you.
Okay, so I'll make those adjustments and then I will forward it to you. I'll try and send it to you by Sunday. Okay.
Okay.
And then we can go from there. Now, did everybody have a chance to look at the people who ran for office?
I didn't look at all those names. Can you,
Okay, so for
I-
20, okay, go ahead.
I didn't get a chance yet, so if you could review that, that'd be great.
Okay, so for 2020, there are, okay. So why don't we do this? Why don't you guys take a look at the candidates and let's send an email with your recommendations. And then what we can do is the people that you find to be most interesting, what we can do is we can then make a plan to call them up or to reach out to them to see what their interests are. How about that?
mhm.
Okay, when can we get that done by? Can we do that by Sunday? Just an email.
I'm just still looking for where I would find the who got how many votes. Did you send that, Arlene?
Oh, no, I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
I
Should we-
just have, Rebecca, do you have, who got the vote? Did you send, I didn't see anything on the
That's
votes, I just
me.
have the people.
Right, just the names.
Are they in order by?
No,
Okay.
they're not. They're identified as they appeared on the ballot.
Mhm.
Who would have that information? Do we have to go back to the board, the city board of elections, the school board of elections?
I would think it would be the clerk, the city,
Clerk.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, is there anybody who can help us with that, or is that something we have to do?
I guess I can try.
Or if you have a contact for us at the Board of Elections, if that's who we have, if that's what we have.
It's a city school district, not the Board of Elections. It's a
Wait.
city school district.
Yeah, I think it's Tanya. I think her name is. I'll see if I can email her.
Because we're
Or if you,
equal
Yes, it's the city school district, and if you can't, Scott, I think has a contact who probably can get the numbers for us.
Okay, cool beans, let's do
Yeah.
that.
I
All
think
right.
Scott can get it for us.
So let's get the numbers. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll go back and edit this document, and try and get it to you by Sunday. Okay, and if you guys can send me feedback, that would be great.
Thank you.
I'm hoping that we can be ready to go by the official board meeting. Not
Yes.
next week, but the week after.
Oh, no, Tuesday, the week after. Okay, yes.
Yeah, Tuesday is a
Mhm.
special meeting.
That's the other thing. Yes.
Okay, okay, cool. Anything else?
You know when you're, what date you're meeting again?
Okay, so I'm going to try to get an updated draft to everybody by this Sunday, which will be October 3rd. Okay, and what we're going to try to do, when do we want to get together again?
Are you looking for a vote to approve and send to the executive committee?
Yes. Is that how it goes? It goes to the executive committee before it goes to the full board?
It has been going that way. I don't know if we
Thought
need
it-
to.
I think it goes to the board, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it goes to the
It
board.
goes to the
too.
board, not to the executive committee.
Yeah,
Executive.
so,
for
okay.
FYI.
So what I want to get is on Sunday, or when you guys have a chance to take a look at this updated document, I want approval to move it forward. Okay, so we
Okay.
can move the process forward as our description forward, as we look at our prospective candidates that we would recommend for, filling Matt's seat.
El Espacio.
Oh, I'm mad with you. Okay. So can we do that? Do you think maybe we can have it together to maybe approve for moving on to the full board for their approval?
Yes.
So do you want to, so when are you talking about meeting though?
Well, when do you want to get together?
Do you want to meet Sunday before the special meeting? I mean, not
Tuesday
Sunday,
before-
I'm talking about Tuesday before the special meeting.
Yeah, that would be good.
What time is the special meeting?
6
Special-
o'clock.
Is
Yes.
that-
6 or 6:30.
I think it's 6:30.
I can do that as long as it's not like 3 or something like that we would be meeting. But is the
So
is-
maybe if they're 6:30, maybe we can get on at 6.
yeah.
Okay, that would be good.
On Sunday?
Okay.
The question is, are the next two full board meetings, the special and the regular, are they virtual or in
The
person?
special meeting is virtual because it's a special meeting.
Okay.
But
And-
the October meeting is, the regular full board meetings, they agreed were in person.
So Washington Ave for the full board meeting,
Correct.
second Tuesday.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Great. So is there anything else? All right,
Make a motion?
make a motion, somebody.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Matt, what you doing?
Seconding.
Okay,
All in favor? Woo.
yay, out.
Okay.
Good meeting, everybody. We'll stay in
Thank you.
touch. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay,